Shut up, not to.
You
Okay, let's get to the point.
Maybe I
How
should
do
be still with
Maybe ask you. And badly.
Maybe I
How do I
should
explain my
be
presence?
still with
Up in.
Okay, let's get to the point.
Maybe I
How do I
should
explain my
be
presence?
still with
better what?
Okay, let's get to the point.
Maybe I
How do I
should be still with
Maybe ask you. And badly.
Maybe I should be still with
13 and Dan Holidays.
Maybe I should be still with
13 and Dan Holiday's nickel. That's
Maybe I should
Happens to.
Weekend with Keep thing.
That's
Good. My car's
Happens to.
Weekend.
Sue. Alex,
Oakley, a
hi.
Harp Keep thing. I'd rather go with
and
the
badly.
Oakley, a Harp Keep thing. I'd rather go with the house.
Alex,
Oakley, a Harp Keep thing. I'd rather go with the house.
Alex,
Oakley, a
hi.
Harp Keep thing. I'd rather go with
And
the house.
badly.
Oakley,
it
a
out for
Harp Keep
yourself
thing.
among
I'd
the
rather
rest
go
of
with the
us.
house.
Figure it out for yourself among
Oakley,
the
a
rest
Harp
of
Keep
us.
thing. I'd rather go with the house.
Figure it
Oakley, a
out for
Harp
you
Keep thing.
among
I'd
the
rather
rest
go
of
with the
us.
house.
Figure it out for you. Figure it
Oakley, a
out for
Harp Keep
yourself
thing.
among
I'd
the
rather
rest
go
of
with the
us.
house.
Figure it out for yourself.
Who's the Maybe I should
I'm guilty of a
How to
guess.
get.
Okay, we'll see.
Maybe I should
I'm guilty of a
How to
guess.
get-
It's worst.
Maybe I should
I'm guilty of a
How to get.
Who's the Maybe I should
I'm guilty of a
How to
guess.
get-
It's like,
Nothing else you could tell me.
then on I told you.
Maybe I should
How to get.
Nothing else you could tell me about the
Then on I told you.
Maybe I should
Let me.
How to get.
Nothing else.
Then on I told you.
Maybe I should
How to get.
Okay, let's. Nothing else you could tell me.
Then on I told you.
Maybe I should
How to get. Or did it.
Oh yes,
It's a hiding. Can't keep this.
Dude, how do I explain my presence?
Or did it.
Oh yes,
It's a hiding.
showed up not to.
Can't keep this.
Dude, how do I?
Or did it.
Who's the
It's a hiding. Can't keep this.
Dude, how do I explain my presence?
Or did it.
Oh yes,
It's a hiding. Can't keep this.
Dude, how do I explain my presence?
Or did it. It's a
Oh
hiding.
yes, nothing else.
Can't keep this.
Maybe.
Better
did it.
watch out.
It's a
Oh
hiding.
yes, nothing else you
Can't
could
keep
tell
this.
me. Two.
Better
did it.
watch out.
It's a
Oh
hiding.
yes, nothing else you
Can't
could
keep
tell
this.
me about the practice.
Better
Or did
watch.
it. It's a
Oh
hiding.
yes, nothing else.
Can't keep this.
Maybe.
Car was on the road. Weekend with. And
I
man.
think you should.
Car was on the road.
Better watch
Weekend
out.
with. And man.
Two.
Car was on the
Recently,
road.
Better watch
Weekend
out.
with. And man. Car
get
was
in the
on the
car.
road. Weekend with. And
I
man.
think you should.
Car was on the road.
Pick up your bag.
Weekend with. And
You
man.
do. Alex.
Car was on the road.
We'll get into the
Weekend
car.
with. And
You
man.
do.
Alex, have Elsie
Car was on the road.
Pick up your bag. We'll get
Weekend
into
with.
the car.
And
You
man.
do.
Alex, have Elsie show
Car
Daddy.
was on the road.
Pick up your bag.
Weekend with. And
You
man.
do. Sign.
Insane keep thing. Uncle R was on.
I'm guilty of a
Uncle?
guess. It's worst.
Yeah, insane keep thing. Uncle R was on.
I'm guilty of a
Uncle? Yeah, insane keep thing. Uncle R was on.
I'm guilty of a
Uncle?
guess. It's
Yeah, insane keep thing. Uncle R was on.
I'm guilty of a
Uncle?
guess. It's worst.
Yeah,
Criminal
insane
arrest.
keep thing.
I'm guilty of a
R
guess.
was
It's
on.
worst.
Okay,
Criminal.
let's.
Yeah, insane
you-
keep thing.
I'm
Uncle
guilty of-
R was on.
Okay,
Uncle?
let's.
Yeah,
Hey,
insane
you
keep
say
thing.
that.
I'm guilty of a
R
guess.
was on.
Okay,
Uncle?
let's.
Yeah, insane keep thing.
I'm guilty of a
R
guess.
was
It's
on.
worst.
Okay,
Criminal.
let's.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Weekend.
Oh yes,
Uncle?
yes. Nothing else he could tell me.
No, Dan?
That's.
Good.
How
Oh
to
yes,
get.
yes. Showed up not to. Nothing else he
Or
could
did
tell
it.
me about the practice. That's.
Good.
How to
Oh,
get.
okay, let's get to the point. Nothing else.
Or did it.
That's.
How
Oh
to
yes,
get.
yes. Nothing else he
Or
could
did
tell
it.
me.
Better watch
Then
out.
I told
How to get.
Time it.
Or did it.
Hey, you.
How to get.
Time it.
Hey, you.
Or did it.
Hey, you say that.
How to get.
But what? Hey, you say that.
We'll get into the car.
How to get.
Time it.
Or did it.
Hey, you insane.
Uncle, drop
Maybe.
some old toys. Drop some old toys.
Then
Or
I
did
told
it.
you. Let me do
Anyway,
the talking.
I thought
Introduce you
about
and
it
Take your cues from
later
me.
that night. Insane. Uncle, drop
Maybe.
some old toys. Drop some old toys.
Then
Or
I
did
told
it.
you.
Insane. Uncle, drop some old
Maybe.
toys. Drop some old toys.
Then
Or
I
did
told
it.
you.
Insane. Uncle, drop
Maybe.
some old toys. Drop some old toys.
Then
Or
I
did
told
it.
you.
Insane.
me-
Uncle, drop some
We'll
old
get into
toys.
the-
Drop some old
Maybe.
toys. Or did it. Insane. Uncle, drop some
We'll
old
get into
toys.
the-
Drop some
we'll
old
get into
toys.
the car.
Or did it. Insane. Uncle,
Maybe.
drop some
We'll
old
get into
toys.
the-
Drop some old
Maybe.
toys. Or did it. Insane. Uncle, drop some
We'll
old
get into
toys.
the-
Drop some old
Maybe.
toys. Or did it.
Then you can look over everything.
Half an
Oh,
hour.
insane.
Okay, let's get to the point. Point.
Time it.
Then you can look over everything.
Half an hour.
Oh,
He was
Then
just
I
insane.
told you.
after he was just
Point.
time it.
Then you can look over everything.
Half an hour.
Oh,
Then I
insane.
told you. Let me
Point.
Time it.
Then you can look over
What's
everything.
half an hour.
Oh,
Then I
insane.
Okay, let's get to the point. Point.
Time it.
Then you can look over
Hey,
everything.
you say that.
Oh, insane.
Time it.
Then you can look over everything.
I'd rather go with
Better
the
watch.
Hey.
You
Dude, how do I explain my presence?
Uncle. I'd rather go with
better
the
watch.
Hey. Figure it out for you.
Dude, how do I explain my presence?
Uncle.
Leave it.
I'd rather go with
Better
the
watch.
Hey. Figure it out for you.
Dude, how do I?
Uncle. I'd rather go with
Better
the
watch.
Hey.
You
Okay, we'll stop.
Oh, yes,
I'd rather
yes.
go
Shut
to
up,
the
not to.
You,
Okay, we'll stop.
Oh, yes.
I'd rather go to the house.
you,
Okay, we'll stop.
Oh, yes,
I'd rather
yes.
go to the house.
you,
Okay, we'll stop.
Oh, yes,
I'd rather
yes.
go
Shut
to
up,
the
not to.
you.
Okay, let's get to the point.
Maybe I
How do
should.
I,
He's still with us.
Maybe ask you.
And
And badly.
Maybe I
how do I
should.
explain my
He's
presence?
still with us.
Up in.
Okay, let's get to the point.
Maybe I
How do I
should.
explain my
He's
presence?
still with us.
Better watch.
and
Okay, let's get to the point.
Maybe I
How do
should. He's still with us.
Maybe ask you.
and
And badly.
Maybe I should. He's still with us. 13. And Dan.
and
Maybe I should. He's still with us. 13. And Dan Holiday's.
That's
Maybe I should.
Happens to.
weekend with Keep Thing.
that's
Good. My car's
Happens to.
Weekend.
Sue.
Alex,
Oakley, I
hi.
heart Keep Thing. I'd rather go to
And
the
badly.
Oakley, I heart Keep Thing. I'd rather go to the house. Oakley, I heart Keep Thing. I'd rather go to the house.
Alex,
Oakley, I heart
hi.
Keep Thing. I'd rather go to
And
the
badly.
house.
Figure it
Oakley, I
out for
heart Keep
yourself.
Thing.
Come on,
I'd
the
rather
rest
go
of
to the
us.
house.
Figure it out for yourself. Come on,
Oakley,
the
I
rest
heart
of
Keep
us.
Thing. I'd rather go to the house.
Figure it
Oakley, I
out for
heart
your.
Keep Thing.
Come on,
I'd
the
rather
rest
go
of
to the
us.
house.
Figure it out for your. Figure it
Oakley, I
out for
heart Keep
yourself.
Thing.
Come on,
I'd
the
rather
rest
go
of
to the
us.
house.
Figure it out for yourself.
Who's the? Maybe I should.
I'm guilty of
How to
yes.
get.
Okay, we'll see.
Maybe I should.
I'm guilty of
How to
yes.
get-
Worst crime.
Maybe I should.
I'm guilty of.
How to get.
Who's the? Maybe I should.
I'm guilty of
How to
yes.
get-
Nothing else you could tell me.
Then on I told.
Maybe I should.
How to get.
Nothing else you could tell me about the
Then on I told.
Maybe I should.
Let me.
How to get.
Nothing else.
Then on I told.
Maybe I should.
How to get.
Okay, let's. Nothing else you could tell me.
Then on I told.
Maybe I should.
How to get. Or did it.
Oh, yes.
Hiding.
yes.
Can't keep this.
Dude, how do I explain my presence?
Or did it.
Oh, yes.
Hiding.
Shut up, not to.
Can't keep this.
Dude, how do I?
Or did it.
Who's the?
Hiding. Can't keep this.
Dude, how do I explain my presence?
Or did it.
Oh, yes.
Hiding. Can't keep this.
Dude, how do I explain my presence?
Or did it.
Oh,
Hiding.
yes.
Nothing else.
Can't keep this.
Maybe.
Better
did it.
watch out.
Hiding.
Nothing else you
Can't
could
keep
tell
this.
me.
Better
did it.
watch out.
Hiding.
Nothing else you
Can't
could
keep
tell
this.
me about the practice.
Better
did
watch.
it. Hiding.
Nothing else.
Can't keep this.
Maybe.
Car
get
was
in the
on the
car.
road. Weekend with.
I
And
don't
then.
think you should.
Car was
Recently-
on the road.
Better watch
Weekend
out.
with. And then. Car was on the
Recently-
road.
Better watch
Weekend
out.
with. And then. Car
get
was
in the
on the
car.
road. Weekend with.
I
And
don't
then.
think you should.
Car was
Recently-
on the road.
Pick up your bag
Weekend
later.
with. And
You
then.
do.
Alex.
Car was on the road.
We'll get into the
Weekend
car.
with. And
You
then.
do.
Alex, have Elsie
Car
shoot.
was on the road.
Pick up your bag. We'll get
Weekend
into
with.
the car.
And
You
then.
do.
Alex, have Elsie shoot.
Car was on the road.
Pick up your bag
Weekend
later.
with. And
You
then.
do. Sign.
This thing on? Greetings. Bat Prince here, and welcome to a pirate version of cinema. I've hacked into Pete's computer, all of these passwords and stuff, because due to COVID outbreaks and lockdowns and crippling depressions and kaiju attacks, we can't do our normal episode of Obscure Tape Time, so I thought instead of just skipping the week every week, I would just hack in and present random films, strange movies, and video clips from all around the world, presented with me with special guests from the interwebs, from all parts of... Alright, let's just start this, shall we? Greetings and welcome to the emergency broadcasts of Cinema Time as Obscure Tape Time is cancelled. Once again, the little snot ball baby is gone all snotty and become sick, and we send our love and hopefully he gets better. But an hour and a half ago, I think I found out had to throw this together, and I've got some good friends up my sleeve. Today we are joined by the Tape Keeper. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing very, very well. We had our first snow of the season, which is fantastic for me. So it's a good day.
Yeah, you've already done a snow angel?
Not yet. It would mostly be a mud angel out there. So
Slurry angel.
I'll never wash out.
Okay, so Chris, the Tape Keeper, does add what do you call harvesting over on YouTube. Seriously, if you are not subscribed to him already, you need to go do that. I'm sure I'll post links somewhere for you guys. We'll plug you again mid and end of streams. But I had these terrible movies ready to watch if no one else turned up, and you're just like, hey, how about I just create something in 5 minutes? So we've got some ads to watch as well as a couple of weird, crazy religious films. Is that right?
Yeah, I can talk a little bit about what I do. So I dig through old home recorded tapes that nobody wants anymore. They're the ones that you recorded them back in 1995, and who knows what's on them. I take those, I go through them, and I kind of harvest out all the stuff that everybody's forgotten about in the middle. All the commercials, the ads, the PSAs, like the public service announcements, all the weird host segments, all that kind of stuff that just kind of never got archived. And I archive it up onto YouTube and archive it on Instagram, Facebook. So I panic dug in 10 minutes through my collection, and I went, okay, what jumps to my mind first? And here they are. Mm-hmm. So I've weird religious stuff, weird 90s environmental stuff, and a bunch of commercials.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I've already hidden my playlist, so I don't know what's about to come up, even though I chucked them all in. But I did put this one first. Now, I do watch your channel, like pretty much anything that the thumbnail is interesting for that goes in. I have this thing where I can copy paste YouTube links into my video player, and I just put it between what I'm watching constantly. And I did watch this already. Specifically because it adheres to our interests, of course, because I'm assuming this is why you put it in, because, hey, Australian tourism ad. First up. Yeah. Nice.
Australian tourism ad that aired in Canada in 1989 when we were all obsessed with Paul Hogan.
Yeah,
because and Crocodile Dundee had just come out, and everyone was like, oh my god, he's the dreamiest dream. And he is. He is.
Those Australian toned muscles and stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure that the only reason people think Australians put shrimp on the Barbie is because of this ad. This is what started it.
Yep. This started
we don't
it,
do
and
that.
then Dumb and Dumber really cemented that, because Dumb and Dumber came out very shortly after this did. And that really cemented the, you're Austrian? You want me to throw some shrimp on the Barbie? And...
Yeah, but I'm sure that they're referencing this. But anyway,
let's
a place.
A shrimp the size of his fist.
G'day. You look like you need a holiday. A fair dinkum holiday. In the land of wonder. The land down under. Now, there's a few things I got to warn you about. Firstly, you're going to get wet.
Oh, yeah?
Because the place is surrounded by water.
Oh, right, of course.
And you're going to have to learn to say g'day.
Wet water.
Because every day's a good day in Australia.
G'day, Paul.
Oh, is that why we say that?
Of course, you'll have to get used to some of the local customs, like...
You have no bad days.
Restaurant, playing football without a helmet, and calling everyone mate. Thanks, mate. Cheers, right, mate.
Oh,
apart from that,
we're going to have to start again.
Cheers, right, mate.
We have to start right again because I still have the Hooked on Jesus video cover above me. I can't see my own stream. I always forget.
We don't watch ourselves,
I've only just started doing this, like 4 episodes of doing this ago, of actually putting the now showing screen up of like
Oh,
what's it,
yeah.
and every single time I've not taken it down.
So we're getting ready to do our weekly streams now, and it's just going to be a collection, a random uncurated collection of the stuff that we have. And in order to make all that work, I've been updating the metadata on 3,500 commercials, and it is really as boring as right click, properties, details, enter in all the data, except on 3,500 plus items. I feel your pain.
Tarkin Gaming. I'm sorry, but Pete is looking after his kid Jackson. Came down with a lot of sick this morning, which is terrible. Anyway, I'm going to press play on this ad and we'll watch it again.
G'day.
I'm always in.
You look like you need a holiday. A fair dinkum holiday. In the land of wonder. The land down under. Now, there's a few things I got to warn you about. Firstly, you're going to get wet. Because the place is surrounded by water. Oh, and you're going to have to learn to say g'day. Because every day's a good day in Australia.
G'day, Paul.
G'day, love. Of course, you'll have to get used to some of the local customs, like getting a suntan at the restaurant, playing football without a helmet, and calling everyone mate.
Football without a helmet.
She's right, mate.
She is right, mate.
For cinema time about half a year ago, we actually sat down and watched a full match of Australian football that was played by Americans.
Okay.
In America.
No.
It was called the USAFL. And they didn't know what anything meant, and all of the commentators were just like, "Oh, he's got it. Apparently, that's called a mark. I think that means he gets a free kick." And we're like, "All right, cool."
I have this theory that every sport would be improved by cricket commentators.
Yeah,
because they all get so excited about it, or they actively hate the sport that they're promoting. Either one wins.
So something that you might be interested in is that we've been backing up actual AFL football tapes that we got straight from the channel, which means it doesn't have the ads, and it's got those commentators between takes. So you know all the Australian commentators going, "Oh, that's a bloody beauty," but in between they're like, "Oh, here we go." It's so much fun. Anyway, we're never going to get through this ad.
American football is quite possibly the most boring sport, and I apologize to any American football fans, but in 3 hours, there's an average of 8 minutes of actual gameplay.
Apart
To the
from
pub.
that, no worries. You'll have the time of your life in Australia. Of course, we talk the same language. Although you lot do have a funny accent. Oh, before you rush out to book your Aussie holiday, call this toll-free number for your free Aussie holiday book.
I want that book.
Come and say g'day.
You think that number
Slip
still
an extra
works?
shrimp on the bar.
There's
I
only
mean-
one way to find out.
There's only one way to find out. Now you
An
can't
extra
get it,
shrimp on the
that
barbie
number,
for you.
because it's not your area code. Or
Slip an extra
whatever.
shrimp on the
Well, it's
Oh
an
my
800
God, where
number,
is it?
so I should be able.
Oh
to
no,
call
it is for you.
too.
It's not for me. You're
Yeah,
not trying to make
hang
me
on.
go to Australia. So
Hang on, I'm dialing this in as we speak. Let's see if I can find out about Australia. Hang on, I've got my speakerphone on.
it's ringing. That's a start.
Yeah. I don't think this is going to end anywhere. Nope, no one home.
Oh,
Ah,
I wanted to know more about Australia.
it's after hours in Australia, I guess.
Yeah, it's like 11 in the morning.
Oh, well, never mind. Paul Hogan's
Come and
busy
say
right now,
g'day.
so he can't pick up.
I'll slip an extra shrimp on the barbie.
That is a giant shrimp.
It's huge! Like, I'm used to shrimp that are, like that big, maybe at best.
Yeah. Oh my God, 90s. Oh, I feel sick already.
Oh, yeah!
Did you ever have this, by the way? The star-shaped sparkle.
Yes, and it
Toothpaste.
was awful.
Yeah.
But, like, the energy. Avoid sweet snacks!
The superstars like you.
Yeah, they tried to do that thing where it was like bubblegum flavored, and nothing that's bubblegum flavored is actually tastes like any bubblegum I've ever had.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was terrible. And it didn't look like a star. Like the little nozzle was star shaped, but once it's on your toothbrush, it's just
There's no point. My wife actually loves that flavor.
Does she?
The fake bubblegum flavor. It's her favorite ever. She likes it when she gets gum that is flavored like bubblegum. Like they've got gum here that it says it's bubblegum flavored. It's like, oh,
Flavored.
okay.
It's just like some weird recursive
Yeah.
cycle that we've rolled around to. I like that. Genuinely, before we jump into this one,
Yep.
yeah, I usually sit here like a bit of a gremlin when I'm editing stuff, right? Yeah, you know what? Like I buy like a $200 chair that's supposed to improve my posture, and I still sit like a gremlin.
Yeah.
This next commercial, it's for a string of wine coolers called Bartles and James. And if anybody's ever had Bartles and James, they're just kind of throwaway. It's like, hey, you want a Bartles and James? Yes.
I don't know what a wine cooler is. Is that like Alco Pops? I think we call them Alco Pops here, where it's
Yeah. I don't know if you have Mike's Hard Lemonade there at all, but it's the same idea where it's just like, hey, it's like it's a lot of sugar, it's a lot of juice on this wine. You're not really going to taste the wine, but it'll get you drunk.
Yeah.
When I saw this commercial just playing through my editor, I genuinely howled with laughter. Because there's a moment in this commercial that caught me so off guard that I shot out of my chair and could not stop laughing. So, not to set this up with any, gravitas, good luck. I hope it lives up to it.
Let's see if I fall out of my chair laughing. I'm pretty
Get strapped in, everyone.
non-emotional, unfortunately. Which is but what I do is the worst thing, right? I don't express, and that's exactly what I should be doing. I should be over-expressing, and I'm just like, huh. I do jump scare games, and I'm like, huh.
Oh.
Ed and I thought Sunday's big football game would be the perfect place to introduce our exciting new Bartles and James Black Cherry wine cooler. Ed has rented this well-known blimp so all the fans below will know about our fabulous new cooler. Unfortunately, we have discovered that this particular stadium has a roof.
Oh.
This is no doubt the reason we got such a good price on the blimp. Please try our new Black Cherry cooler anyway, and thank you for your...
Oh, the humanity.
I've seen that maybe 50 times now, and I can't stop laughing at it. They have a whole string of commercials. That's the only one I've found on tapes myself that are all that very awkward, kind of sense of humor to them.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually.
Yeah. This next one, I got the sneak preview of it there. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to let it speak for itself because it's weird.
I like weird.
Now you can own the car of your dreams at bargain basement prices. Government seized vehicles.
Oh yeah, I watched this already. Not today. Like weeks ago, whenever you posted it.
Wait for the images of the vehicles. They're so good.
Low as $100. Fords, BMWs, Mercedes, Corvettes, and Chevys. Plus four-wheel drives, trucks, vans, boats, and airplanes.
I mean, that's not an airplane you want to buy. That's a nice matte painting.
Yeah, how much for that?
Hey, can we put that on our wall? We frame that, but I don't know about government seized matte paintings. Yours at one low price.
They have drugs in them.
Other items seized in narcotics raids.
Thousands of items seized in narcotics raids. Is that one of those hard to explain T-shirts that we should be getting made up? I mean,
I would love to have just a T-shirt that said "seized in a narcotics raid."
Not the thousands of items. Just cut that bit off. Seized in narcotics raids.
Just seized in narcotics raids. No explanation.
With the S as well. So
with
it's multiple times.
Multiple times. I'm convinced they leave the drugs in the car so they can arrest you as you drive off the lot, and then the car just goes back into the lot, and that's the raids. All right, he's bought the car. He's in it. Get him.
Nice. I wouldn't put it past you. The police is over there in the US.
Ooh.
Where these auctions and sales are, which are seldom widely advertised, how to bid in person or by mail, is revealed in a fantastic tape message called this free.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
10 minutes at 716
free.
99.99.
Yeah, so you would call them, and police auctions are a regular thing, unfortunately, where they auction off a lot of seized property. And yeah, so you would call that number, and it would tell you when the next police auction in the Western New York area where that one was taken from is, and like how to get there and how to bid on planes. You can bid on a Colombian drug lord's plane.
I'm not sure that I'd want to own a plane.
No, but I knew people who would do this though. I'm in Canada, I'm in Ontario, we're right on the border, and they would go to these things. They would cross over the border and buy like electronics and stuff for pennies. You know, it's like, yeah, you want this like stereo, and this is 91. This is like a $600 stereo, and they're like $5. You know, and next thing you know, you have Pablo Escobar's stereo.
Yeah, you can't get away with it these days because they make TV shows out about it, and then everybody knows about it.
Yeah, the era of the fantastic taped message, it's lost to us.
Crystal Pepsi. I had Crystal Pepsi.
Did they do the re-release where you are? 'Cause over here, maybe 5 years ago, they put it back out.
5 years ago?
Like flat
No, absolutely not. No,
okay.
I remember having it when I was like a toddler.
Oh yeah, back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is.
We also had Pepsi Blue in Australia, and we had that on tap as well. And that was. I'm not sure if it was meant to be spicy, or maybe there was just too much blue food coloring in, but it tasted spicy to me.
I don't think we ever had Pepsi. I've never had it. I'm sure we had it over here, but I have never. I would drink it.
Yeah.
Well, this is just the era of insanity. Right now, nature's inventing better stuff than science.
Chemicals in it being clear, right?
Yeah.
More things that you shouldn't be putting in your body.
This dude's just flying. You know,
He's
it's like, we left a bunch of 7-Up in a trunk van, and now it's flat. So let's just rebrand it as Crystal Pepsi. Recarbonate it and rebrand it.
All right, we're going to get into our first little featurette before we get on to the main event, which is a short called Greening Your School.
Yeah, this is a tape that I got as part of an estate sale. Actually, it was one of those like storage locker sales. There was no year associated with it that I can find, but when people talk about that like Beekman style of editing, where it's just like, whoa, you know, it's that.
Yeah.
It is that for the next 10 minutes of your life, but also, you know, a good ecological message about talking to your principal at your school about recycling. And he goes, no.
Yeah, it's not viable to our budget.
No.
That's
right. We have to buy the blue bins? No, we're not doing that. No. Yeah, good luck with this one.
There we go.
God.
Is that an IV bag?
Have you heard about it? They're not just schools. They're
Don't touch that.
trees, but
look at this
dweeb.
dweeb.
The students, the teachers, and the principals are.
Can we have a talk about the button placement? I mean,
yes, right in the middle.
Right in the they go lapels, right? What is this? He think it's like a tie knot or something? Like he says this message needs to be center of our lives.
and it's just handwritten "Go Green"
on a button.
And I want to take a moment as well. This child in the background, terrible helmet discipline. Young man, your helmet should be forward.
Not just that, but it's one of those old helmets where if you land on it, the helmet's going to be fine, but your brain is going to turn to mush inside of it.
Your brain will protect the rest of your body from serious injury.
Because helmets these days are made to shatter, and my family owns a bike shop, and we used to get people coming in going, "This helmet was faulty; it shattered." It's like, no, it shattered so you didn't.
Yeah. But that kid would have hit that piece of trash if somebody else hadn't picked it up.
And then would have fallen over and broken his brain, but the helmet would have been fine.
Video.
Different video. All doing things to help the environment. You know, things like bringing litterless lunches, riding your bike to school, Recycling. Well, I
Two-tone
run the
shorts.
club at my school,
Recycle.
and I'd like to show you it. Come on in.
I have
Short
shorts like
shorts in
that
the back
already. Like, still.
I should start by saying that our school wasn't always this green.
Is that a fisheye
But hey,
thing?
we got motivated.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of fisheye
Our
lens.
principal and one of our teachers took a greening our school workshop. And hey, look at us now.
They took a workshop.
Let me show
With a
you
printed certificate.
Good morning, students.
Yeah.
As you enjoy your day at school, remember, this is Save Energy Week. And here is your thought for today. Energy's never free, bills are never funny. Shut off lights, close the doors, save a little money. When you come to school, you know the journey's not far. Take a bus, ride a bike, walk. Don't use a car.
Yeah, kid, don't drive.
It's
Yeah.
not hard to show
You say
what
that,
you
but
really
we can't
care.
drive until
Each of
we're
us can make a
18.
difference. We all can do our share.
16 here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I love the idea. Like, so I work in a school. Right? I work in education,
Yeah.
and I love the idea of behind the scenes of just like an elementary school kid in this school at night, just like by himself for the shot. You know, just like dancing to nothing. You know, and then okay, now dance again. You know.
It's one of those things where if we get a nice shot of what's not happening in his head, it's just him in the corridor.
Just think about the money, buddy. Just close your eyes and think about the money. Here's Miss Reduction.
Reduction. So is she good at making a nice tasty a jus from like good stuff? Or
Yeah.
glaze.
Hi, Ms. Reduction. Hi, Ben. Is Mr. Greenlee in? I'm showing these people our school.
These people, the ones that are standing behind you right now. What?
I'm sure you can
Ah!
squeeze in.
Thanks.
I hear you want to know about our Greening Your School project.
Greenlee.
Well, I must admit I was skeptical at first.
He's got one of those helmets.
Time, and that's something I don't have a lot of.
Also, his badge is on the lapel.
I wonder.
Where it's
If
meant to
they're
be.
hiding. I wonder if they're hiding lavalier mics. I wonder if there's a mic tucked away back there. You know.
Could be. He's got a helmet. Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. And a green bin. Is that it? What
This
is
does
that?
look like every principal's desk I've ever seen. Just like an absolute nightmare.
Just like the inside of their heads.
Yeah.
But with a green team approach and involving the custodian, a couple of keen teachers, really spread the load. And basically, all I have to do is cheerlead, you know, sort of say, come on, team, and take all the credit. Anyway, speaking of time, I've got a roll. I've got a meeting of the board's environmental committee. So I'm off. Oh, Ben, would you mind taking this Green Your School kit down to Miss Save It, please?
Sure.
Miss
Thanks, Mr.
Save
G.
It.
Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
My grandma.
Who you calling old? Look at that transition.
It's really cool. They
Can
got
we go
that
back and look at that
greening-
transition
Environmental
again?
Committee.
Yeah,
So,
it
I'm
exploded.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ben,
into
would you mind
butterflies.
taking this
Oh,
Green
into
Your
butterflies? I
School
thought they were just like
Mhm.
90s triangles.
Oh no, it's butterflies made of 90s
Who says
triangles.
you can't teach an old dog new tricks?
Oh, they fly away. Yeah.
Ah.
This kit is really cool. They got it at the Greening Your School workshop.
Greening.
It's
Is
got
that an
all the
actual,
things
like,
that they need to do the
Oxford
activities
Dictionary
of the
word
Greening Your
now?
School program.
Yeah,
Like
the process
activity
of
dogs,
greening.
puppets, board games, even screens to make their own recycled paper.
Okay, if you were going to buy pop for your family, which package would be the best way to buy pop? Would you buy your pop in a glass bottle? Or would you buy it in a plastic bottle?
I
Or
would
you
buy it
in
from
an
George
aluminum
Michael.
can?
Miss Save It? Oh, yes, here's your Greening Your School kit.
Oh, thanks, Ben. Just leave it there. So what would be the best choice?
This
of a new
90s
hand?
teacher.
With the green sperm on her shirt.
Yeah.
Trying to find their way to a recyclable egg.
Oh God. I thought she said pot. I was concerned. How would you buy your pot? From your local dealer or a government-sanctioned pot store?
Which is cheaper. I mean, I quite often get back pain. I mean, I don't want to be forking out from the government-sanctioned, overly taxed stuff. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Great delivery time, though.
if you were buying pop for your family?
Okay, now I'm just going to hear that.
I would choose
Thanks.
the can because
Thanks,
it could
Pokey
be
Blue. That's all I'm
recycled.
going to hear.
That's a good choice. What's another idea? What would be a good container to buy your pop in? Melissa?
I would choose the plastic bottle because it
A
can
little bit of
also be
alf oil,
recycled.
thanks.
Right, and recycling is very good. But there's another choice.
I just
Think
haven't
hard.
found the type that's right for me yet.
Michael?
I would choose a glass bottle because it could be reused and reused and reused.
Right,
I
and
like to
reuse
use
is
a glass
very
bottle
good
because
choice.
people think I'm drinking wine,
glass
and then
is
I can
really
be
cool.
like, no, silly,
It
it's
planted
pop.
plants, made birdhouses, made paper, and
That kid's
recycled
using that
paper.
glass bottle to make a
They're really
lean.
into this environment stuff.
When my principal said we were going to do school greening, I thought, oh no, not another program. But the
So is that like a
activity
hyphenated name, like
greening
She's
your school
Save and her
environment
husband is
really fit in
Mr.
well
It,
with what we're
and they
already doing in
joined
the
their
classroom.
names together?
For
Must
example,
be.
this packaging
It made
activity
sense.
fits right in with the nutrition unit we're doing.
He
in
was trying to go
College
for
Hospital.
It Save.
And we had some great math activities too. And the kids love it. And I don't have to be
Great
an
math
expert
activities.
because everything I need to know is in the Greening Your School document. I'm really enjoying this Greening Your School.
Such enthusiasm.
Right?
Have you noticed all the
Another great
dark
transition.
boxes?
Yeah,
Since
out of the
we started
box.
our lights off policy,
Yeah.
So that's what's in
we've
the
been saving
box.
lots of money. It's amazing how quickly it becomes a habit to turn off the light switch when you leave the classroom. Even Mr. Talk Forever can do it.
Mr. Talk Forever.
Come on in here a second.
No!
Mr. Boy.
No,
Not
no.
around. No!
You can come in
No, no way!
Just say no, kids.
Yeah.
You've got to see this.
Why are there
no.
just desks in the
These
washroom?
urinals used to
To
flush
put your bags
every
on.
15 minutes, day and night, even in the summer when no one was here.
Remember to wash your hands in the
Then more maintenance
urinals.
guys.
They come with
Stop
little
sending
great yellow
guys in.
soaps.
So now they
Yeah.
only flush when people are here. They did this in 100 different schools. And now those schools save 158 million liters of water each year. That's $100,000.
And what do they do with all this saved
That's
water?
a lot of cash, which was previously being flushed
Put it into
away.
pop.
Look, I
It's
told
true.
you guys, the school has switched to hydrogen bleach.
Instead of water?
Oh, we're not using hazardous
Yeah, we don't use that water. We sold it to
That's
Nestle.
50 cents.
It's a very local joke.
Right.
It's gonna be
Well,
one
you
guy
just
out
get
there.
the point when
Yeah!
companies start stocking green products. Sheesh. Think some people would get with it. Oh, hi, Ben.
Hi, Mr. Cleanup. Could you tell
Mr.
my friends here
Cleanup.
what you think of the Greening Your Schools program?
It's what we call nomenclative
You know,
determinism.
I've been enthusiastic for this environment stuff for years, but I could never get any support for it. Now I'm a part of the Green Plan, and I have a say in what goes on around here. We're almost rid of all hazardous chemicals, and my staff is a lot safer and healthier for it. And cleaning up the lunchroom has never been easier now that we've got litterless lunches, composting, and recycling.
These kids are basically stealing our jobs. They're gonna fire me soon because I'll have nothing to do.
Why don't you show your friends the garden on your way out to lunch?
We already had to let go Mr. Scrub Down.
Ooh,
This courtyard used to be a
was that one of those
concrete jungle.
doors where they tell
Kids
jokes
hated
out
to
of?
be here.
Yeah, a knock knock.
Ugly.
And
People called it.
or a joke wall?
See, look at this child labor that they're now employing.
Yeah, that's why they don't need the gardener anymore.
The school down the
It's one of the best
street
parts about working in school, though,
but
is
they're
free
creating
child
a
labor.
nature habitat with birdhouses and native plants. Looks great, guys.
Thanks.
I'm on the planning committee after lunch. See you after lunch, guys.
Not on your life, you nerd.
He must be
Can I sit
management.
here?
Sure. You know, Ben, I'm really glad the school is composting. Now I don't have to feel guilty when I throw out this nutritious sandwich. The worms have to too, right?
Hi, I hear you're here to find out about our Greening Your School program. Well, we have litterless lunches in this school, and is it ever working well?
Somebody's
At first, I was
mom.
really skeptical.
Somebody's
I thought,
mom.
oh boy,
They
kids
should
aren't
probably
gonna
find
remember
out
to
whose
travel
mom
all
it
the
is.
way
Otherwise,
Right.
it could be
bring
a
them home
stranger.
and watch them. But you know what? It's working great. Everybody keeps track of their stuff. All their friends are doing it. And I figure for myself, our family's saving about $75 a year from not having to buy disposable products.
Well, I'm off to work in the garden, but I think you can go down and check out the grade 2 class. They're doing a play or something. See ya.
A play or something. I don't know.
No.
I don't pay
We
attention.
have to watch a children's play.
We're working on a play about the environment and Native Indians.
This poem is about an unknown native person. So, we are told these things. When you wake
This
up in
bit's
the
real
morning,
rough, and I
before you
apologize.
step out of your lodge and put your foot down,
I appreciate
you say
rough,
to
it's
the
fine.
Creator of all things,
We have a video somewhere from a one of those theater restaurants where they were doing this.
Trying to find your place in it without disturbing it.
It's doubly bad because it's Australian, and
There
like,
is not
why
a
would we be
thing that
doing
exists
Native
that
Americans?
we are not connected to
Yeah.
in some way.
Such as that cherry Coke I drank earlier.
Thanks, Hills Video Productions.
Right? Like, it's all very local. Hamilton is half an hour from me, right? But
That's where they make mattresses, right?
there's a lot of steel. You know you're near Hamilton because you can actually smell it.
Your school program
I thought
includes
everyone loved a
a Greening
Hamilton
Your
mattress.
School action plan book, a workshop for teachers, custodians, and principals.
There's a pop can on a stick.
Yeah, it's recycling. There's an unhappy soup can as well. It's got
And you get this weird ghost on the side there.
Character puppets with a
It's just a crumpled up bit of crap. Just make it yourself.
Somebody had to make that. Somebody's like, I gotta make 500 crumpled up ghost socks today.
A set of packaging activity cards that have been
At least we've had a lot of
color-coded and
orders.
laminated. For more information on the Greening Your School program or to arrange a workshop for your area, contact the Energy Educators of
have you written a letter yet?
517
No, not yet. I should.
406, Toronto, Ontario.
See if you can get you one of those crumpled up ghost papers.
Phone us at 416.
It was really specifically the crumpled up ghost paper, please.
Or you can fax.
I don't want the whole pack. Can I get it sold separately?
Can you check in the back for me?
I liked that a
Not
lot
peaceful.
more than I should.
Yeah.
We actually found out that these are terrible, like, kids PSA videos that go for like 10-15 minutes we enjoy more than we should.
Oh, they're so good. They are truly the greatest.
Got any setups on these?
I do, yeah. So this is TCBY. Look, it's frozen yogurt. It's short for the country's best yogurt. They're a frozen yogurt chain. I actually genuinely enjoyed them. We had one just up the road from me. But the important thing about this commercial, and you may want to put the volume up a little bit on it.
Cool.
This must have been the only take that they took, because she is possibly the worst singer I have ever. This is like Stairway to Stardom level quality. This is like
Frozen
a
yogurt.
American
Frozen yogurt.
chain.
Oh.
Yeah, there were like hundreds of TCBYs across North America, so they have the money. But yeah, enjoy.
Is that a little flat? That's a little flat. No spit takes. She kind of got on key by the end, but
Yeah, she figured it out at the end.
What are you doing?
but yeah, it was totally a one take.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yogurt. Like, I checked, it's not a warble in my tape or anything. Like, there was another one later on in the recording, and it was still just as bad. So I knew. I knew it.
It's flat. I see some.
This is a promo. This is a promo here for just like a sporting event, but they got the best fake Robin, and the banter between these two is so bad
It's
because
not
I
bad.
don't actually know if this actor who's playing Robin has ever seen an episode of Batman in his life.
Oh no!
Doing here in my Toronto Batcave?
This is the Toronto Rocks studio.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Are you Brad Giffen?
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you, citizen. I thought you were a heinous villain.
Well,
Heinous.
I wasn't sure. Just now when I looked at you, I wasn't sure if you're a heinous villain or maybe a heinous...
Everybody say
hero.
heinous villain.
When was the last time you shaved your legs?
Oh, I don't shave my legs, do you?
No, I don't either.
Like, entirely improv, no preparation. Neither of them are good at it.
Well, you know, I noticed it's a little colder here in Toronto than Gotham City. In fact, I should have worn my Super B thermal long underwear. But, I didn't think
the bat long underwear.
That's right.
Well, Robin, you're doing something with
I don't
Speedport
like
86
the,
at the Toronto Convention Center this
That's
weekend. Starts
right.
today at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, the framing?
Here, I'll be here
Yeah.
tonight from 7 to 10.
Why is he
Tomorrow,
not standing
Saturday,
up
1 to 4
or
and
him
7 to
sitting
10,
down
and
or
Sunday
something?
1 to 4 in costume.
Well, it'd be awkward because
Character,
Brad's
lots of
probably
autograph
wearing the
pictures.
same pants.
Well, now that we have you here, I just wanted to ask you maybe a couple of things that have always occurred to me, and
Certainly,
no doubt to a lot of you. In the series,
yes, it is.
I
cameras.
noticed that certainly you and Batman certainly did a great job keeping the crime rate down in Gotham City. Are there any points that maybe you can pass on to us as far as crime fighting goes?
Well, I think you should leave crime fighting to the professionals. Those of us, you're good police, and of course, Batman and I, we're experts at this.
Vigilantes
So
are the
please do not
professionals?
try to,
Don't try to do it yourself.
Yes.
Any of these stunts at home.
Well, at this
Bite off more than
point,
you can chew.
Yes,
the mayor of Toronto is like very obviously in league with
of
the
all
Hells
villains that you
Angels,
and
and it was a
Batman
bad
were
time.
Up against.
Yes.
Was there any one
Nice.
that made you and Batman tremble, maybe more than any others?
Yes, there was. The Internal Revenue. No, I mean, I think it was the Joker. That most heinous Joker. I
We
can't
don't even
watch
have
him.
an Internal
Now,
Revenue
jokes
Service
because he
here in
plays these
Canada.
Evil, ridiculous jokes. Now, there is a report that the Joker was sighted down at the Toronto garbage dump this morning trying to steal the trash.
Oh, no, that was Chris Ward.
Silly
was
Robin.
it? I
That's
see. Well, I
not
rushed
where
on down there,
crime
but all I
comes
came up
from.
with
It comes
was
from
garbage.
disenfranchisement and
However,
systemic
now I have
poverty.
seen a lot of Jokers since I've been here in Toronto, but not the one I'm looking for. Maybe he'll show up at Speed Sport, and if so, there'll be a terrible fight to the finish.
Yeah, well, that'll be certainly a confrontation to see.
Now, Brad, I want you to invite all of your citizens out there to come out and visit Batman and I tonight, 7 to 10, Saturday 1 to 4 and 7 to 10, and Sunday 1 to 4. Get autograph pictures and say hi to us.
Robin, did you ever get a chance to just sort of kick back and relax?
We're about halfway through this segment, and I'm thinking it's gone on about long enough.
Santa Claus or something else, isn't it?
No. Well, you see, all of us superheroes, we keep very active. I mean, we're always out chasing heinous villains, and kicking back is... There's just no time for it.
Heinous.
Yeah, well, I can understand that. Look, I want to ask you something.
Yes.
You've got a special coming up on ABC this Sunday, right? The 20th
Yes.
anniversary
Yes.
of
I
the
do.
first Batman and
He
Robin
says.
episode coming up. Now, I hope this isn't too insulting or anything
You've
like that.
gone
but,
off the screen.
Let's face it, I mean, it's been 20 years.
No,
right?
somebody
So
joined
fast
our
as yours.
Discord.
Well, I would think so.
Sorry,
Now,
I
let's
got
see.
it.
20 years.
So I got it.
Let's see, I'm only
Could we-
17 and a half.
Could we put could we put this into a test, maybe?
Certainly. Let me show you a typical crime-fighting defense.
No,
if you were a
got it.
typical heinous villain,
Just have
All
to
right, I
ask
hope you're
them
ready for this,
politely to
because I am
leave.
whatever you want.
All right.
Damn it.
Do you feel it yet, Brad?
I do.
Good. Now, you show up, Joker, you're going to get a lot more of that.
Oh, boy. I'm glad I'm not a heinous...
You
was the
missed
term?
the heinous
Yeah, I'm
violence.
glad I'm not a
Damn
heinous
it.
villain.
That's right. What was punching?
Well, let's do a heinous skill test.
Yeah, there's a
question.
zap.
All right.
That's probably a lot safer in my... what we'd like to do is give away some tickets to Speed Sport 86.
That's an excellent idea.
Is there a skill testing question that you, of all people, can think of
Well, let
for
me
all the
think
Batman
of-
and Robin fans?
Let me
out
think
there?
of a question
video in
that's
the
not too
background
difficult for
is-
our fans out there.
All right.
No, it's about playing a guitar.
The
but-
bat phone.
Ah,
What color
good one.
is the bat phone?
All right, you got the answer to that. Give us a call. We'll take the first three callers in at 870-7770, and you'll be
Batman,
able
you
to
should know what color the bat phone
Is it blue?
to see Batman and Robin and a whole
Sure.
pile of neat stuff down there. And
I don't
Robin,
know.
Thank you for
I
coming
don't know
by.
what color the bat
Wowie,
phone
Brad,
is.
thank you.
Is it
Red.
yellow? Oh, red.
Oh, dear.
Red.
I'm
No,
trying to
that's the
think.
president's phone.
Holy tongue-tied.
I was, do you work a lot with Pat Boone or anything like this?
No. Batman and I are antiseptically clean.
I don't get it.
Ah, all right. Well, thank you very much for
1986
dropping
humor.
by, and we'll see you down at Speedport.
Well, thank you very
this
much.
weekend. Thanks
and
for coming
I look
by.
forward to
And
seeing all those citizens come out and meet Batman and I.
there's one thing, though, I might ask.
Yes.
If you could just stay off the roof, it's against the fire regulations around here.
Really, I came in that way because I wanted to be inconspicuous. I didn't want to attract attention.
I think most of the things they do is against regulations.
Well, I'll just drive along the street.
He's just
before I
checking
go
out his
back to
butt.
Speed Sport.
If you walk up
Yeah.
Young Street, you'll have no
Nice.
problem.
Really? Are
Yes.
there any strange people on Young Street?
I would say you'll
Will I
probably
be noticed?
You'll probably blend right in, I think, actually.
I see. Okay, Brad. Thank you very much, citizen.
Thanks, Robin. We're coming back with Clarence Clemens on Toronto
Nope,
Rock.
nope. Here's a 1991 commercial for Sweetener.
Sweetener.
And it just goes.
I like how I feel like I'm not watching the same ad anymore, but then it goes back and I am.
Sun Sea and Squirrel Sweepstakes. Phone in and you could win a grand prize trip for two to a fabulous Hawaiian resort.
I don't want to.
Body Break with Hal Johnson and Joanna.
Okay, I'm gonna get you to pause this one. I'm sorry to
No,
derail
you're
you a
good.
bit.
No, hey, I'm cool. We can last as long as you have.
Body Break. Let's talk about Body Break.
Sure.
Body Break is a Canadian legend. It ran for like 30 years, and these two hosts, Hal Johnson and Joanna McLeod, who you'll meet, are like, when you talk about like great Canadian legends that everybody remembers, but nobody remembers, but everyone remembers, these two come up. And their whole thing was just these like great videos about like how to be healthy and advice that nobody took.
Yeah.
But the concept of Body Break is firmly lodged in every Canadian's like psyche. Like if there's any Canadians out there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But whenever you think of just like, yeah, there was a thing, there was a PSA, it was on TV, and it just lives rent free in your head. For every Canadian, that's Body Break. So this is a really, really cool segment about like employee fitness programs filmed at the Astra pharmaceutical plant where the AstraZeneca vaccine was developed. And it has the most amazing music you'll ever hear. And that's my Body Break moment. Body Break.
And also, you said it was presented by Hal Jordan. Is that what you said? Didn't he become
Hal Johnson?
Oh,
Hal
okay.
Johnson. Yeah.
Not the ring guy.
No, but famous for his mustache, Hal Johnson. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, you'll see it in a minute. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful mustache.
Good. I appreciate beautiful mustaches.
Yeah.
Work is important not only for financial reasons, but it also can give you a sense of pride and self-worth. But work can take up a lot of your time. That's why many people believe it's too difficult to include physical activity into your day.
However, a large number of companies like Astra Pharma have realized that and made it
Is he
easy on
gonna
their
cut some
employees by
concrete?
providing a fitness facility and programs. Here's what some of the employees say about being
Look at that
active in the
stash.
workplace.
Yes, it's invigorating. I like going at lunch hours. I find it extremely relaxing, and I come back refreshed and just able to tackle
You
the
lose weight,
afternoon.
not just because you're exercising, but because you didn't eat lunch in your lunch hour.
Yeah.
So I've never worked
Which is
out
only
until I
30
joined the
minutes.
Center, and then I started working out.
You get to talk to people that maybe normally during your day you wouldn't have the opportunity. And if I've had a day
Oh, those
where
pants!
I've had a lot of meetings,
Oh, they're
I'm
glorious.
stressed, it's really good for me to say do an aerobic class, and that completely pulls me away from work, and it gives me revitalization.
There was
when I
a
have to
local
do-
seamstress
It's a
here in
convenient, simple,
Geelong
and
who was
fun way to
making
make
up
the most of your
pants
time
out of
spent in the
material that
workplace.
looked like that
So
that
if
she
you're not
found in an
taking
op shop,
advantage of
and I
employee
bought
fitness
like as
facilities
many
and programs,
pairs as I
you're
could.
missing out on a lot.
That sounds
So until
glorious.
next time,
Also,
keep
this
fit
like
and have
just
fun.
pure shot of Hal's junk there.
We need to see more house. Oh no, back.
Yeah. Oh, no. Go back.
Until next time, keep fit
Yeah.
and
Right
have
there.
fun.
Yeah.
At least it's a nice tight.
It's a tasteful shot of Hal's
It's a
junk,
tight
but it is a
shot.
shot.
It's like not one of
Yeah.
those like stubbies or I don't know what they're called anywhere else.
No,
But but you know you can see like underneath the underwears and stuff.
Yeah, you're not getting any kind of view in. It is firmly fixed to his. He needs to peel.
It's
that,
got
like-
support and lift.
Yeah.
On a lot. So until next time, keep fit and have fun.
Body Break.
Body break. Ah, Hitachi. There's a brand we all know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Tag yourself. I'm the sexy man with the VCR.
I also have seen this ad before. One of the
love
ones
this
that was
ad.
in my
It's like-
playlists.
It's like peak 90s, like electronic manufacture, like a TV on the pillar, you know?
And these days, Hitachis are known for making, you know,
Massagers.
Massages
For your
that's right.
muscles.
For your, yeah,
For your-
loosen
yeah.
up those stiff muscles.
That we sometimes awkwardly find in thrift stores.
Oh, really?
Oh,
And then the
every
kids
time I
find
go-
them and they're like singing into them like microphones.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, so we've made it up to the main feature.
Oh, are we at the main feature now? All right. So the main feature I've split into two. I can introduce this a little bit if you want. This was actually one of the first tapes I ever copied over for the Tape Keeper.
Nice.
And it's similar to the Greening Your School. It is a sales tactic to sell you things. In this case, it was aiming at youth ministries to be like, hey, buy our new product on teaching them. And I always get this word mixed up, so I apologize. The Beatitudes. The Beatitudes. I never know how to pronounce it.
Is that like the attitude of B. Arthur? I don't know what's going on.
They call it the Beatitude attitude or the attitude. It's like the Psalms, is my understanding.
Oh,
but it's just real awkward, and it came with a bunch of music videos that are a separate video, and I've included them for you as well because they are real awkward. But
that's what we're going out on, some music.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm all about that cheesy kids Christian stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's a well of enjoyment.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the only reason I look forward to like Christmas and Easter is to watch those type of tapes.
we have a thrift store near me that's run by a missionary, and I always go to them like first because it is just a gold mine of awkward religious. I actually ended up stop buying awkward religious tapes because I had so many of them. That it's like I can't keep doing this.
Is it a budget issue or a space issue? Because if you want me to start sending you money to like send them my way instead.
Yeah, we'll talk. I'll take your money.
I know you're getting at least $1 a month from me.
It's a Patreon money, yo.
All right, let's get straight into it.
Punch it.
Ooh, fuzz.
Be several seconds of fuzz.
My favorite bit, although you haven't included my second favorite bit, which is the tracking. I always have the tracking on mine. I'm like, I'll leave that in.
Exciting
the most exciting
new VBS. And the sound might be sounds a little weird at the start, but it does fix itself.
No, I like it. I like it that way.
I'm so excited.
Me too. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do this time.
I don't know how they can.
Hold on, was that Cassandra Peterson?
You could have.
Welcome to VBS Tonight. I'm your host, Jack Taylor. And we're coming to you live from...
From where?
You'll never know. That was not my cut.
I also really like the fact that he didn't get their attention first. So like they're all still having like mid-conversation. Welcome! Huh? What?
Welcome!
I hope we got it. Okay. We better stop. Yay!
Publishing's 1998 VBS program. Which is months away. And the suspense is electrifying.
Should I rewind and fast forward this a few times?
Look at these electrified people.
Who are going to see for the very first time this amazing new VBS program for children and adults alike. Let's talk to some of them while we're waiting for the big moment.
Do we have to?
Excuse me, why are you here tonight?
Hold on a second.
I'm here to see what Standard Publishing has in store for 19. Let's
and
talk
I just...
Excuse me, why are you here tonight?
Okay, so this is obviously set up, right? So they know who they're about to talk to. Still.
What?
Still.
No.
Oh, crap. Still, the girls in the background just here look like they don't want to be picked. Like, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. They're not going to talk to you.
Well, no, the guy with the weird devil voice.
Look at him. No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm here to see what Standard Publishing has in store for 1998. Our kids always have so much fun. And how about you?
Fancy tie and leather jacket.
15th year to direct VBS and
15th?
Well, yes.
The ultimate
Last year I
combination.
watched your video and I just got so excited. It's so easy to get to work. This is the best. The most complete
I had to tell the
material I
kids
have
to
ever
leave the
used.
room for a minute.
Well, folks, you can see why
Me and
people
Jesus.
are so excited. Standard Publishing offers creative ideas, easy-to-use materials, great music, and wonderful characters that you and your church can use to make this summer's VBS program one that your entire congregation will never forget.
Hey, mister, when do we get to see the 1998 VBS?
Soon,
Fuck off, kid.
very soon, we're
You
waiting
mean
for our
this
special
year's
guest, and they
VPS?
should be
Or do you have to specify what year this is, kid?
Kid, it's only 94.
Hi, this is Robbie Joshua, director of
They were
Children's
having a
Ministries at Faith
conversation.
Community Church.
Yeah, but he's got a microphone
Robbie,
that gives
thanks
him
for coming
authority.
to our 1998
This guy in the
VBS
back, like,
unveiling.
oh, this all looks so good.
Anything, Jack. Actually, I had the privilege of seeing a
Does he
sneak
have a
preview,
piano tie
and although
on?
I haven't shared it with
He does.
anyone, I have to tell you,
He's got a piano tie and he's all over them
Did you
sausage
have a
rolls.
VBS program last
Oh,
year?
yeah.
We
He's
sure
got
did,
some punch
Jack.
in his
The ministry
fingers
to over
there.
He's double fisting that punch.
kids.
Some kid just took
It's a
some.
tremendous opportunity to introduce families
Is he
to
pouring it back?
And for 1998, with Standard's new VBS
Ugh.
program, we plan to
Just
do
trying to look
even
busy.
better.
Well, have you seen the size of these shrimp that they threw on the Barbie?
No, I'm afraid not yet, but very soon. Oh, hey,
Stop ignoring the kid. He's like
Hi
your
there.
main
is there
demographic.
anything you'd like to say to our viewing
You don't want to
audience
alienate
about
him.
Standard Publishing's VBS?
Sure.
This kid with a tie way too short.
He's got a receding hairline already, and it looks like his
Oh, yeah.
mom did his hair.
part of the construction team.
The arts and crafts were really cool too. I learned a lot about Jesus.
Great.
And you cannot forget the snacks and the treats. They were so good.
Aspiring actor.
Hey, and they're healthy and good for you too. Yeah.
Well, kids, if
They're
you
what?
thought last year was great, hold on to your seats. 1998 is coming.
Hey, mister.
Now?
Not yet. Our special guest still hasn't arrived.
Kid, eat shit. Fuck off.
I
That
think I
kid's
have
gonna
an idea.
punch him in the
Follow me.
balls soon. Oh, they've done him all up.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
Yeah, whose kid is this?
while
You're
we're
right.
waiting for our special guest to arrive,
Get him out of here.
You're going to watch a video.
It's just one of the random kids off the street looking for some soup.
Everyone, look at this small television.
This is a big event. They should have
Standards VBS,
forked out for a
something to
projector.
look back to with joy
Right?
and forward to with anticipation.
What I like is the easy to understand, age appropriate materials. Thank you for producing materials that effectively communicate God's love to young people.
That's all teeth.
2 words I hate to hear out of kids' mouth are I'm bored. We purchased your program and it was wonderful. The kids had a great time and I never had to hear I'm bored.
We chose Standard because they have materials for
She's
older
age
youth.
appropriate.
No, that's
I
her
like
name, right?
that.
Yeah.
Thanks, not only for your great material, but your prompt and courteous service.
This year we used sites. It worked out great. Each site leader was responsible for only one lesson. Thanks for your
Yeah,
great
what is wrong with
ideas.
being bored?
Thanks for
It
giving us
promotes
the option of
creativity.
10-day curriculum. It worked out great. And our workers say they go around singing the VBS songs all day long.
We're the
Oh,
top
God.
of the town. Our
That
Sunday
read.
school enrollment has grown 40%
That dye
as
job.
a result of VBS.
It's time.
You're right. It's the time we've all been waiting for.
Well, mainly just the kid.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
I'm proud to introduce to you Standard Publishing's 1998 VBS special guest who will unveil this year's program.
Oh,
All the way
it's
from
Jesus.
down under the sea, that is.
He's finally returned.
Sardinia!
Oh, we get a frickin' puppet show. I wasn't warned about
What a
frickin'
cute
puppet
name.
shows, Chris.
Are you a sardine?
No, I'm much too big for one of those little cans. I belong to a school of fish.
The generic,
something new every day.
the back of the throat
I'm
kid voice
coming
that
to
we used.
VBS.
Oh,
What's
hi,
all
folks.
about
How do I go to today?
This fish has teeth.
VBS makes me
Oh, God.
feel special. See, I'm not shiny like a goldfish or graceful like a bluegill. And
It's a
I
little
can't
bit
jump like a salmon.
Welkerish.
I'm just
Yeah.
a little run-of-the-mill purple fish with an orange face and a
Snarf,
bright
snarf.
green underbelly.
Like, even he admits he's shit.
Yes, makes a big splash in my life. That's a little fish humor.
It's a little fish humor, huh?
Everyone,
goes out to the
help
fish.
me count down to the big splash
Can't
of the
help
day.
You're
Make the
absolutely
fish
right,
humor.
Napo. It's a paycheck's a paycheck, you know?
1998 VBS program.
Oh my god, it is too.
Yeah.
It is. This fish is made out of a Barney. Oh my god. Get a pause on that. Yeah, look at that. The green belly, the purple. Yeah, they've cut up a Barney and put him back together as a fish.
Hang on 1 second. I don't know if I can get at it. Give me one moment here. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
try to find it.
I'll do a little dance.
There.
Looking for the Barney video. Looking for the Barney video. Yeah.
So I am continuing the theme of insane religious stuff. I'm a huge Phil Phillips fan. He was one of the who like really spearheaded the like satanic panic in the 80s and 90s.
Yep.
And he wrote a whole string of books that target like this one targets.
I know what you're pulling out now. Yeah.
In media, yeah, and I've got like the Saturday Morning Mind Control. You wrote one about Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you're right. I think that is a Barney plush.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
There was another guy that did similar stuff that we have one of their VHSs of. He did I can't remember his name, but he did a video called "What is Wrong with Christian Rock?" And basically, it's a Christian attacking Christians. Yeah. It's like, stop that.
Yeah. Yeah, Phil Phillips' big problem with He-Man was because he's the strongest man in the universe.
Yeah.
That makes him stronger than God, and that's not good.
That's not cool at all. Plus, also, the voice changer makes you sound like the devil. I mean...
Yeah. And I have one of his tapes, and he's showing some of the toys, and he's like kind of playing with the interactive bits of it, and you can tell.
He had the fly one. He said it was like Beelzebub, right? Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
But he's enjoying it. He's having a good time with it. And that's
boys and toys, right?
Right, yeah.
The teeth gave it away. They're Barney teeth. The fish has stolen Barney's dentures. All right.
Barney's evolved into this fish. But they won't admit that.
Oh, well then Barney isn't actually a dinosaur then. He's probably more like a mosasaur or an ichthyosaur or something like that. Don't get me started on dinosaurs.
I love dinosaurs, man. It's on fire. You're hooked on Jesus is on fire in the back there.
This is gonna be fantastic,
Smoke coming out the top.
We're all gonna go fishing.
This nightmare device in the corner.
Wow, Trumpy really is magic.
Tell me more.
Well, when you're hooked on Jesus, you catch his attitude.
Oh, I like that. I'm a fish with attitude.
You surely are. But I'm talking about a beatitude attitude.
A beatitude.
You see, on this fishing mission for Jesus,
kids
will study the Beatitudes and see how they're shown in the lives of Bible characters who caught the joy of serving Jesus.
Wow. Now that
sounds like a whole load of crap.
That was a pretty good rhyme you made. Did you stay up all night to think of that?
I want you to be hooked on Jesus too. So grab your gear, throw out your hooks.
It's a real attitude, if you ask me.
With this fishing mission for Jesus.
Fishing mission. You can buy all these things and more from your local Bible shop thing.
Yeah. Look at these kids learning. Look at that dress.
Hold on. What do you mean, look at that dress? How bad was that?
Just wait for it, man. Here it comes. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like the pants from the last convention. Oh, I was thinking maybe you'd have like a little house sort of looking thing, but no. That's I don't even know what to call that.
Sunday Finest in 1988. Or 1998, sorry.
1990. Yeah, but it looks... That's the thing. It's got the frills and the cut of a Sunday's Finest, but the material of a, wow, cool, man, 90s thing.
I mean, in 98, we were all wearing leather trench coats. You know, like, what's this kid doing? Where's your leather trench coat, kid?
Yeah, mine's hanging up in the wardrobe.
Yeah.
I've actually got a whole bunch of them. One of them's going to go on a skeleton that stands at the front of the door all year, but...
He's such a cool skeleton.
Yeah, his clothes have gotten too old.
You're gonna be in a nice video for Jesus. You better put on the good dress.
It's fishing for the mission.
Yeah. I got a big Jesus. I got a real big Jesus here.
He didn't even get a shoe in.
It's just his sandal.
Is it one of those cool sandals that floats on top?
You know, I would buy that cassette. If I saw that in the store, I would buy it.
I need to start buying up cassettes. I've got a digital cassette player. I may as well.
Yeah, do it.
I need to stop playing video games and just focus my life entirely to something that's not going to pay back. I'm just getting too much pocket money from the video games. It needs to stop.
Yeah.
It's becoming work when I get paid.
What's this? You've reached success. Time to scale it back.
That's right. Ugh. None of that, thanks. I hate how my chat doesn't scroll. I have to move my empty beer cans to see what the last thing is. It's Christian Kids Bop. No, because Kids Bop has to be covering something we already know. I don't know this.
Yeah. They still make Kids Bop.
Yeah.
It's still a thing, yeah.
Calm down.
Every now and then the tour comes by, and I think I should get a bunch of like my metalhead friends and myself, and we go in like our battle vests. And then I think, wait, no, that's just weird. People are gonna look at us weird.
You could dress as Eddie.
Yeah. Get my Eddie costume out. Get my Sasquatch costume.
Or is that something that I shouldn't mention? Is that one of those like hidden
Well, there you
identity
have it,
things?
folks. Standards
Well,
1998.
I'm a
VBS
wrangler.
Program.
You guys stayed here all afternoon waiting for that.
Yeah. And that was basically a song with an ad over top.
Yeah.
Give the children in your church and community a summer they will never forget.
Really, that's
If you're looking
what
for
we
the
were
best
waiting
catch
for.
of the day,
Like the song I get,
definitely
but the
wanna
video
get
clip was
hooked
just
on Jesus.
you could buy all these
His
things.
attitudes.
Yeah.
They didn't even try to
truly are
hide it.
blessed.
Nope.
Thanks for joining us.
That's awful.
Now go home.
This tape belongs in the trash, and we need the other one with the actual video clips. That's obviously the better watch.
They made a tape advertising their tape.
That probably came with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this one probably said watch it first.
We've actually had quite a few of those. Cool. We had a bunch of those tapes that in our collection that we've gone through, where it's a tape advertising a book, but it's the tape that came with the book. It's like, I already bought it. Don't sell it to me. I bought it already. Dumb.
We're going to put a trailer for the movie you're about to watch in front of the movie you're about to watch.
Yeah, I mean, I do that.
Trailer. It's like the 3-minute trailer where they spoil the whole movie for you.
That's an odd-looking pause frame I've just pulled up.
Yeah, you picked a couple spotlights. So this is Dino Gettys. It's just Alpha Gettys in the shape of dinosaurs, which is awesome. The song rips.
What kind of sauce do they have with their Alpha Gettys? Is it dinosaur?
It's just like a
dinosaur sauce?
It's a tomato base. So
Dinosaur
to know.
sauce.
But look at all the line art that they did for this. Like the actual anime is surprisingly
really
complex. Yeah.
That would be like going to a playground with your buddies. I missed what that was in reference to. But
deluxe CD of Beatles Love, and it came with a DVD, and the DVD was another CD that you could play through your TV. There was a while when
have like still images and stuff over the top of it, because I'd think that would be kind of worth it if it was free. If they weren't charging you extra for it.
There was a very short period of time, right? The launch of Blu-ray, when they were putting out music albums on Blu-ray, and it's just like, why?
The thing is, when Blu-ray, before it kind of came out, we were all excited that we could minimize our shelf space by having 10 seasons of one show on one disc, and instead they just did that. They just didn't use the space. They said, we can have better quality, but did they actually fill up the space? No, they just wanted to sell more plastic. Ugh.
Yeah.
I would love just one disc of like every episode of, I don't know, Blue Peter, Play School. What other references can I say to shows that have been running since the 40s? Anything?
A General Hospital.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A Blu-ray collection of General Hospital on the most minimal discs possible. That would be fun. It's like, you want to just watch this disc? Sure. Okay, but it goes for 172 days.
I will say this. I have gotten a couple DVDs for TV shows that have a marathon mode, and I don't know if you've seen this, but this needs... This is just me getting excited over something very, very, very stupid.
Yep.
But it's just... It's like when you hit play all on a DVD, but it cuts out all the intros and outros.
Oh yeah.
So it plays the one at the very beginning and the one at the very end.
Yeah. I just recently downloaded some superfan cuts to watch over Halloween of shows that I've never seen before, of only the Halloween episodes, but only one intro and one outro, so the rest of them squished together. I watched every Halloween episode of The Office, which made no sense to me because I've never seen The Office.
I've seen one episode.
Yeah, and the other one was Roseanne. All the Halloween episodes of Roseanne, and I watched it, and I'm like, now I know why I don't watch these shows.
No, Roseanne has not aged well.
But it was a cool little like experiment of like cutting things together, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have to do it. Somebody spent hard-earned sweat and tears to do that. Did they do it out of love, or was it just all irony? I don't know. Either way, it's fun. All right, let's get to
the real thought experiment is, when was the last time you saw an anime music video?
Oh, right. We used to download those off like LimeWire and Kazaa and stuff.
Whenever people talk about like putting sweat and tears into something, I always think about the hours spent making those things.
Yeah, AMVs. Yeah, I saw that. I saw recently they started doing that with pornography, doing PMVs.
Yeah.
So you can listen to watch a mixtape and yeah.
I gotta line this video of Vegeta up just perfectly with Linkin Park, to make it.
Yeah, I remember them so much. Actually, my co-host of the show usually, he still has like a folder of songs that he downloaded as MP3s that he wanted to listen to a band, and it was something else. But that something else was obviously somebody's garage band, and like he can't Spotify them or find like what who they are and stuff, and he's starting to upload them to YouTube as mislabeled LimeWire songs.
Amazing.
Because otherwise they'd be lost. Yeah,
I think. Yeah, and like I remember those. It's like, oh yeah, of course, it's a Teenage Wasteland by The Who.
No, the big one was by Typo Negative, and they just downshifted it a few octaves so that it was low. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen, and then I promise we'll get to the Dino Gettys, probably the greatest version of any of that ever. Have you ever seen Backstroke of the West?
No, that doesn't ring any bells.
I strongly recommend. It's all up on YouTube, the whole thing, and all it is it's Star Wars Episode 3.
Yeah.
But somebody discovered a version of it that had bad Chinese to English subtitles.
Ooh.
So the subtitles are all in English, and half of it makes no sense. So this dude and his buddies re-recorded all of the dialogue in the films in Star Wars Episode 3 to this badly translated version of Chinese to English.
You're going to have to link me that. I want that.
I will send you a link for it because it is genuinely hilarious.
Have you seen War of the Stars? Now we're going so off topic. Have you seen War of the Stars? It's a fan edit that turns it into a Grindhouse film, and they use a lot of the deleted footage and footage from like the Turkish versions and the Italian versions and stuff to make it like a Grindhouse film, and it's a lot of fun.
I'll have to look that up. I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, write down War of the Stars. If not, I can probably give you a link to a torrent or something.
We'll trade links later. We'll be like, hey, bud, you got that link? We'll be like,
yeah, we're going back to the tape trading days.
Yeah, I'll open up my leather trench coat.
Yeah, and give me a copy of that guy air drumming to Metallica. And
yeah, I'll have a YouTube link for you just hidden inside the trench coat.
All right, let's watch Dino Gettys. I want Dino Gettys. We actually do have Dino Gettys still in Australia. Maybe not the brands, but
so much line art.
Yeah, this is reminding me of like rock and roll sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which had Deborah Harry and Iggy Pop in it. Such a good one.
Also available in Dino
Right?
Yoli with bite-sized
Dino Yolis.
Hi, hello. My name is Felix.
I've got some more tourism here.
Oh,
not as good
tourism
as the Germany
one. This one's just weird.
I mean, so is Germany.
First off, I want to know why everybody in this video is so wet. They all just look wet and greasy.
It was Oktoberfest. They're eating sausage. I don't know. What other racist things can I say?
Yeah, right. They were listening to too much Bauhaus. Also, the guy who's British, I'm convinced is Frankie Four Fingers from not Lock, Stock, but the other one.
Grumpy Old Man.
Snatch. But yeah, I don't know why everyone's so greasy. Also, bonus points if you can understand anything anybody says in this commercial.
The Dino Geddes was inspired by Denver the Last Dinosaur. Did you ever see that? That was that one where the one dinosaur got resurrected as like an Encino Man thing, and he was like a rad dinosaur. He used to skateboard and stuff.
Oh, man.
Just one of those things I have to throw in that I understand the reference. Napastria, thank you.
I get that reference.
Hey, I guess.
Hello.
Hi. Hello.
My name is Felix.
I come from Sweden.
London, England.
Denmark, from Bulgaria. My name is Ulrika.
I take this trip to Germany, to Alemania.
And then to Berlin.
I took a flight using Lufthansa.
ICE. Speed train.
A lot of fresh air in the Zugspitze. So I decided to buy a souvenir. Sexy.
Prost, Tyskland.
It's a nice place to come.
Wunder.
Like, why are they all so wet?
Because
What's
it's a
going on
nice
in
place to
Germany?
come.
The Duchess.
That everyone's wet.
Anything new? I'm afraid to tell her about Schweppes Raspberry Ginger Ale. How will she react to the taste of
Raspberry ginger
the kick of Schweppes
Yeah.
Ginger Ale?
Wouldn't that be called raspberry ale? Oh, it's raspberry and ginger ale?
Yeah. It's so good.
Okay.
The kick of
Hold on.
Schweppes Ginger Ale. And the color. Pink. Oh, Mother! Try this!
What the hell? I want flick glasses. She has like switchblade glasses. One more time on those switchblade glasses, and so cool.
She loves it. Simply dotty about it. What an endorsement. Schweppes Raspberry Ginger Ale. Schweppervescence in pink.
Schweppervescence.
What percentage of cheese is in Kraft?
I could find out.
It's low.
Like any good Canadian, I have boxes of Kraft Dinner in here.
You can get
I wake up with
CD-ROMs
that
of an
song.
Encardia. Or those things are
Magic
like
School
100
Bus.
giant books. How do you fit them all on a CD-ROM?
2 CDs, you'll see.
Whoa,
Real
okay,
closely.
there you go. Ah, that's how.
Yeah, and I wake up daily with that song in my head. Like, legitimately, there's not a day that goes by without that.
Is
Like,
that
I
from-
love that cheese. I love that cheesy taste. Like,
Is
going
it from
through my
doing
head.
this, or is it from childhood?
Both. Like, this commercial played all the time. And then, like, as an adult, going back and finding this commercial on a tape, it was just like the vault unsealing. You know? Yeah.
A little bit of slap bass at the end.
Yeah. All right, so here are the music videos.
Finally, this is the good bit.
This is the good stuff. This is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got no way to introduce this. It'll just handle itself.
Good. Oh, fishing mission. Caribbean.
Jesus said, follow me, my friend, and I will make you a fisher of men. The need is great, the world awaits. Time to hook the catch of the day. I'm on a mission, loving people.
I kind of want that shirt. The
Yeah,
black
I
and
just like
white
this
one.
like little girl who's clearly got nothing going on with this fishing rod.
Hers isn't connected. She's player 2.
No.
Is it cultural appropriation of what? Oh, because it's reggae, sort of like Jamaican.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think maybe, but at the same
one
time,
person-
it is a button you press on the organ, right?
Yeah. It's just they just hit demo track 1.
Yeah, the calypso
And,
button. And
yeah.
it goes. Like even on the old like church ones where it wasn't like a Casio keyboard, one of the ones that you pay thousands of dollars for, there was like one of those
huge
flick
organs in
buttons.
Germany. Yeah, like those huge cathedrals in Germany. You know, they've got those massive organs. There's just a button that says Calypso.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just got a little weed leaf on it. You know.
Take a fishing trip with me.
Scaring the fish, kid.
Oh.
Where the Bible
Yeah. We saw this bit.
the bait I use
Yeah.
is the goodness of God.
You mean to tell me that they reused footage? How dare you insinuate that?
Fishing for souls.
Oh man.
I'm on a mission, loving
also like really trying to pay attention to like, okay, who's like clearly the one who's trying to make a career out of music and who's just there. You know.
The blue girl in the overalls. She was doing that.
Oh yeah, her. Yeah.
Yeah. She's
the girl
acting.
on the boat as well.
Yeah, with the eyebrows and the head tan.
Yeah.
Totally into it. Finally got the Jesus fish.
Good eating.
Oh, that wink.
That looks like a sweet like prog album cover.
Holding
Yeah,
up
it was a great
sign.
rehearsal. Let's do one.
Oh, we get some of that in studio
Intimate in
stuff.
studio.
Yeah.
Line and sinker, God's love got my heart. It's easy to figure. His love is so fine. I'm caught on his line. God's love got my heart. God's love got my heart. Hook, line, and sinker. God's love got my heart. It's easy to figure. His love is so fine. I'm caught on his line. God's love got my heart. And I will praise him. Praise him. God's love got
I've got braces. Braces.
Having an aneurysm.
Get out of my heart. I have enough blockages. I hope you're doing better, Pete.
Oh, you got a Jesus in there. We're gonna have to put a stint in. Hopefully that will free the blockage and he'll just flow out naturally, you know.
God's word got my heart. God's joy got my heart. Hook,
Ooh, solo and tempo key change and stuff.
easy to figure.
Yeah.
His joy is so fine. I'm caught on his line. God's joy got my heart.
Hold on, isn't it the same girl who had braces before? No, it's never mind. Never mind.
No, it's no. That I think that was the girl on the boat.
Yeah. Braces.
God's joy got my heart. And I will
Got the little elastics. Elastics.
joy got my heart. And I will praise him.
Gonna do some live mixing.
God's joy got my heart.
Could have put up the reverb a lot.
God's word got my heart. Praise him. Praise him. God's love got my heart.
Those surprise beat drops at the end.
Yeah.
Open heart, thoughts, and prayers. It's a very serious operation. Oh,
You always remember to comb your hair. You always remember to tie your shoes. You always remember to brush your teeth.
and
I wear loafers, man.
To eat your food.
no.
You always remember
Oh, we're gonna go for another round first. I know what's coming. I gotta know what's coming. There we go.
something else to remember too.
Wait,
Be humble or you stumble, don't mumble or grumble. Watch
What?
out or you will tumble and crumble. Don't fumble the ball when you hear God's call. Remember to always be
The kid was excited about the cheese.
yeah.
Watch out or you will tumble.
A hole in his pants.
Fumble the ball when you hear God's call, or you'll end up in trouble. Remember to always be humble.
Okay, so I was totally wrong about this song. I thought like the catch would be, you know, also remember the Jesus, but they put the Jesus in just before they went into this verbal diarrhea of whatever they're trying to say. I don't really know it. Be humble, hey,
Be humble.
hey.
Hey!
Oh no! Demonetized.
You always remember to set your watch. You always remember to take a
Always remember to set your watch.
to walk your dog.
Okay.
You always remember to watch the news. You always
Wait,
remember
what?
to drink your milk.
He was already drinking the milk.
Remember to
Yeah.
be humble or you stumble, don't mumble or grumble. Watch out or you will tumble and crumble. Don't fumble the ball when you hear God's call.
The humble police.
Always be humble. Be humble or you
We're gonna beat some humbleness into them.
or you will tumble and crumble. Don't fumble the ball.
Everybody got your humbleizers ready? Let's get them.
Remember to always be humble.
Alright, I legitimately like that.
I like that, yeah.
We can pretend it's not about Jesus and just enjoy watching kids do silent films.
What we should do is take this footage and like layer something else over the top of it.
Just the Benny Hill theme would be fine.
Yeah. Action camera. man was found beaten to death in the park today. The Humble police were on the scene.
What does humble even mean, really? Like, especially in, like, church connotations.
Yeah.
Just another one of those words they put in.
Have you thought about being humble? Oh. I haven't.
Hey, I was told we were going to watch Jurassic Park. Why is the door locked?
Oh dear. What's this about?
This is their the brown paper, white paper, stick it together with the tape of love. Yeah, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Now I get it.
The
temporal language
of,
better.
Yeah. The Christian version of fuck around and find out. They're like, rich as a king, we're all the same and God dies. But like, a rich man has a better chance of
getting through an iron needle.
Yeah, like...
If he was a camel, or smoked camels, or whatever it is, I don't know.
Or if he was a camel smoking camels. Basically, is Joe Camel going to get into heaven? That's the philosophical question of our era.
Depends. Did he go bankrupt?
Yeah, we're done with angels on pins and all that stuff. Joe Camel, heaven or not? Mayor McCheese, heaven or not?
Well, did he retire, or was he told to step down from his position as mayor? Because he's not around anymore.
Was there a scandal?
Yeah, he was getting paid off by... No, he was paying off Officer Big Mac.
Yeah.
Because both of them gone.
Compromising photos with Grimace. Like, the whole thing's gone. When's the last time you saw Ronald McDonald?
We watched the HR Puff and stuff I had the other day, but that is from the 70s.
Yeah. Alright, Barney's back.
Barney the Fisher-saw. Ichthyosaur.
Swimming upstream. I'm like a little fish who is swimming upstream.
JNN is so confused. Why?
Me too. I wonder, like, how much of this these kids remember. And, like, are they still hooked by Jesus?
You want to talk about that? Is I had a couple of tapes like this. So one of them, I rang up everybody I could find in like a pop group, and only one of them answered. And she said that she had fond memories of it, but she is now a Sunday school teacher, and everything went fine. Another video, I rang up everybody, could only get in contact with one of the pop group, and that was more like a girl, one of 5 people. And she said, "Oh wow, it's amazing you found me and stuff, but can we not mention that I was ever in this group?" And she's an activist. She's actually a really cool person. She's an activist of pointing out brand indiscrepancies and false statements by brands and stuff.
Oh, cool.
And another one that we contacted, he's like a solo guitarist who's got sick kids to sing songs and stuff, and we actually had him on the show. And had him like do a Zoom in call and do a little interview about what he's doing now, and he still performs and does stuff, and he's a genuinely interesting and nice guy, and we bought his vinyl record, and he's cool.
That is very cool. I like that.
So yeah. Oh, okay, hold on. We have to explain to J&N Broadcasting. You remember an Australian being here? I'm Australian. It's okay. On Wednesdays, Pete, who's the normal person of this channel, and I do a show where we watch old VHS tapes and invite you to suffer along with us, like in their entirety. But some days, one of us can't turn up, and we don't like the idea of watching these tapes without being next to each other, experiencing the whole on the couch watching bullshit and getting drunk and whatever, commenting on it. So instead, we do these emergency broadcasts where we usually watch either a movie or something else, and whichever one of us can't make it gets the other one to do it, and we try to get a friend or a special guest on. And today I've got a special guest all the way from Canada who backs up old tapes as well. So that's what's going on.
I can prove I'm Canadian because I have a coffee crisp.
Ooh, coffee crisp! I had one of them the other day actually, because
There you go.
Elaine from Cumulated Films sent me one in a box.
Oh, they're good. They're good.
Yeah, you're not insane, JNN. This is Pete's channel. I've hacked in, hacked in with
So
the codes.
I'm Chris. I run the Tape Keeper. Like Bad Prince said, we back up. We try to find like old commercials, PSAs, all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, we just watch whatever we can find.
I'm picky about that stuff.
Nice.
If you are not bombarding me for 30 to 60 seconds to buy a product, I will tell you right now, I've been doing this now for 2.5 years. I've definitely gained weight just from like, I'll see like 30 Mars bars commercials. I'll be like, I really want a Mars bar right now. You know, like.
Do you do that thing where you convince yourself it's okay to get a Mars bar because although you don't want a normal one, they've brought out one that's got extra toffee? Or like one that's a special edition dark one, or it's like a Halloween version that's got like an orange nougat or something. Yeah.
My favorite of those are always mystery flavors. When they're like, yes, the flavor. And like,
we had a mystery flavored Pringles here in Australia. I don't know if you guys got it, but it was meager and flavored, like ramen noodle flavored. It was good. But no, Pete is looking after the kid, is sick, but he's in the chat. You can annoy him. He's in and out. Anyway, we're only got like we're about halfway through this tape, and that's about the end of what we've organized. I said only an hour, and it's been an hour 36, but still.
That's what I was able to get together in the 5 minutes I had. And,
hey, you've done an excellent job at curating. We just don't even curate. You're so good. Be sure to be getting annoyances of curating again in the future. Next time with more preparation, surely.
Yes.
Anyway, continuing songs about Jesus fish.
We were looking at a clearly Barney the dinosaur puppet that's been repurposed.
I like what's it called? Upcycling. Yeah.
Well, we learned about that in Greening Your School, the importance of recycling.
Yeah, turning crumpled paper into ghosts and stuff.
I like to talk about God. I like to read His Word. Sometimes I try to tell others about the good news I have heard.
All right, time to click next in the speed dating and click no on that one. Thank you. Who's next?
When they don't want to listen to what I have to say,
I politely leave.
Seems they're headed downstream while I'm going the other way. Swimming upstream,
Kill the heathens.
I'm like a little fish who is swimming upstream. No matter what my friends say, I'm going his way.
I don't know.
Thank you, Peter.
It kind of makes me feel like it's a salmon of doubt.
I'm like a little fish who is swimming upstream.
Oh yeah, Pete actually puts your channel on as background noise quite often as a play all sort of thing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's 3,500 uploaded videos, and we put up 5 a day. So
You're nuts. I thought I was bad for doing 1 a day.
So much. I hate the YouTube uploader.
I'm like a little fish who is swimming upstream. No matter what my friends say, I'm going his way. I'll read the Holy Bible and remember to pray. With help from the Lord, it's not as hard as it seems. I'm like a little fish who is swimming upstream. I'm like a little fish who is swimming upstream.
And he's not like a little fish who's swimming upstream.
No.
Bubbles! That makes everything better.
Yeah.
And the square transitions.
Those aren't the butterfly transitions from Greening Your School. Man.
No.
It's fun to have a beatitude attitude, sing from our Heavenly Father's point of view. Well done.
They filmed more of these in one day than just one because the kids are wearing the same clothes.
Yeah. I like the concept. I I don't know if like, okay, I want to say the words like the concept, but like, there's just like a bunch of dudes with cameras filming these children in a playground that don't have permits.
No.
You know,
They do have a permit, and that's the permit from the Lord. From up on high.
Our Heavenly Father's going to do. Well done is what he'll say to you when you have the attitude deep in you.
Kids these days with their plastic slides.
Yeah, back in my day they were metal, and we get up to 45 degrees Celsius heats, and would be expected to go down them in shorts, and then not be able to sit down for the next 10 years.
They had the aloe cream at the bottom. It was great, you know.
Well done is what he'll say to you when you have the attitude deep in you.
Most of those videos that you see of people cracking eggs and cooking them on the sidewalk, they're usually from like near my house. Seriously.
Oh. See, we got the other side. We got the people like throwing the pots of boiling water and it just freezes. One of these kids is going to stumble on a needle any moment.
It's fun to have a beatitude attitude. Sing from our Heavenly Father's point of view. Well done.
Like, there's some parents just brought their kid by to play at the playground and this is going on. We're going to go to another playground.
These evangelicals have taken over with their religious cults, and there's a new fish. Another fish. So many fishes.
And they're not puppets.
Oh.
Fish, fish, I love fish.
I think this was filmed in a WEPT.
So is this an advertisement for Jesus or an advertisement for Presbyterianism?
This is they got a lot of funding from their local fish pet store. Bob's.
The answer's already yes, Pete. Anyway.
Fish Port.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah.
WETPETS.
Yes. Scorpions.
In one step.
Again, somebody's just trying to buy fish. They round the corner in the fish store, and this is going on.
Oh man, they're standing in front of the clownfish, and my kid loves Finding Nemo. That's just exactly what I want. Damn it.
What do you think is the fish that represents Jesus the most?
Salmon. They're swimming upstream, right?
Yeah,
that's what they were saying.
That's what they were saying. It's true.
But I would more think it's one of those, you know, those fishes that swim in the groups, and when the orcas and the dolphins are attacking them, they all turn at the same time.
Yeah. They protect their own.
Yeah. But in reality, everybody just wants to, devour them.
Yeah.
Poke Blue, did you have to type that out because I said it and you needed to know what it meant?
What denomination are the clownfish? United.
They have to be some religion because, Christianity and clowns go hand to hand.
All of God's kids are his prize.
All the prize. I love kids overacting.
Oh, it's the greatest. Oh, look at that fish! Kid in the middle. Fish, I love fish.
Fishing for the Lord. I get the witch's hat.
That's it.
That means
There it
that's
is.
all. Oh.
That's all. It's a pylon. Be cautious. There's Jesus about.
I'll put that.
Oh no, we're starting it again.
No, just for the.
You're on the other half of the world from me, but why is my door locked?
Well, I said that we would have an hour's together, and it's been an hour and 44. I'm sorry
beautiful.
for going twice as long as you. But thank
It all
you
worked out in the
so
end.
much for being a guest and for
a pleasure.
putting this all together in the 5 minutes that you had. You have been an absolute delight, and yes, we would love to have you back on both the emergency streams and on the main show when we're gonna watch some. You can come watch one of our Jesus tapes with us or something.
Sure. I would always love to.
You're lovely and animated and loudmouthy and fun.
The perfect Canadian.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna go get some tibbies now and hack a dart, you know.
All right. All right. I think Pete's actually in the chat, so I can tell him to do the raid, so I don't have to learn how to use Twitch.
Yeah. I'm gonna pimp myself out one last time. So come check us out. We are the Tape Keeper with the Tape Keeper. We're up on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. There's a TikTok, but I never update it. But yeah, come check us out, especially on the YouTube. We upload 5 videos a day.
Yeah, moving into live streams soon as well with a curated mixtape of goodness.
Yeah, starting this Thursday over on our YouTube. Thursday nights, we're going to start doing just like I'm going to hit play on a 3,500 item randomized.
There's the link in there, guys. Everybody go follow it.
So please do check us out. I'm sorry for what happens to your subscription inbox every morning at 8 a.m. My time. And thanks so much for having me on. It's been an absolute pleasure. You're up there, so I'm going to wave up at you.
Oh, that's just in the Discord thing. You're down there.
And,
but in the thing,
at home,
we're that way.
For everyone at home, I hope you have a lovely rest of your Tuesday.
You gonna say a weird, obscure sign out?
Keep having sex.
Oh, cool. All right. Happy bouncing, everybody. Bye.
Yeah.